The increase in cases here in Florida is troubling the top infectious disease expert. 10 Tampa Bay's Josh Shadorowitz talked with Dr. Anthony Fauci to get his insight on where we are now and what he thinks about mask mandates heading into the school year.
Why us? Why now are we seeing what we are here in Florida? And how do we stack up in your assessment to everyone else right now?
Well, you're having a very difficult situation because of the low level of vaccination that you have, not only in Florida, but some of the other states. Florida is really one of the worst in the sense of the number of new cases and now the number of hospitalizations. You're dealing with a very formidable virus, one that transmits very readily from person to person. And you don't want to get people infected and you don't want to get people hospitalized. And the best way to counter that is by getting vaccinated, vaccinating as many people as you possibly can. And in situations in which people aren't vaccinated, particularly in indoor settings, they should be wearing masks. Masks is a good way to protect if you are not vaccinated. And even if you are vaccinated, it can add an increased level of protection.
Superintendents and school board members risk having their salaries withheld by the state of Florida if they do mandate masks in our districts here. What do you say to Governor DeSantis if you're sitting across from the table from him about that?
Well, I'm not going to say anything directly to Governor DeSantis because he doesn't ask me, and he obviously has a campaign against me, as you well know, with his T-shirts and his mug. So I'm not going to get involved with Governor DeSantis, except to say that it is public health doesn't make sense when you're trying to do everything you can to protect children to do something that would interfere with the protection of the children. So, and no matter where you are, whether you're in Florida or any other place, from a public health standpoint, that's not an appropriate thing to do. You should do everything you can to protect the health of everyone, including and particularly the children.